Alright, good morning friends. We are back on the boat. We have neglected the boat a little bit and gremlins have occurred. We've got a bunch of stuff growing on the bottom, so we're going to go down and give that a little bit of a bum scrub. As normal, I have forgotten some things, mainly my wetsuit, so I'm a bit bummed about that. I'll show you what I've brought along. Alright. We've got this power dive set up. That's going to supply me some air, hopefully. And it's got all this bibs and bobs. I've given it a bit of a check-up because it's about 20 years old. I've got my shark shield there just so I don't get bitten by a shark. Sharks are bad. Got some fins. These came with the boat. Got this thing here. This is so I can stick onto the side of the boat. And I've also got some foam because John, the previous boat owner, said that don't go too abrasive with the anti-foul paint because it'll all just rub off. So I use this little thing here just to make sure there's no voltage in the water before I jumped in. So we're going to do that. Ooh. I was also meant to bring something to put over my head, a hood, but I'm just going to rip off a couple of bits of sponge and jam those in my ears and hope for the best, just so stuff doesn't like crawl in there. I've also got my number 2 down there, Co-Capitan, and hopefully she's going to make sure I don't drown while I am down there. I've also got me some gloves so I do not debark my hands, and then I've sewed up this little mitt, which is a slightly more abrasive setup just in case it's not coming off with a sponge. And we're going to get over there. Alright guys, just clean the bottom. There was a whole bunch of stuff on there, like weird little, some sort of coral reef growing down there. I don't know if it's bad bottom paint or whatever, but it was not good. Tested out our brand new shower. This is our shower setup, guys. Ta-da! And it clips up in the corners. And then just using this Nemo shower, which packs down pretty small and seems to work, apart from there's quite a bit of water in there now. That's going to dry. So if you're wondering why we're not going anywhere, some of the other gremlins that have occurred while we've been away is, for some reason, Mr. Yanmar is not pumping out any water, so we need to work out why that's not going on. There's also a little bit of there's water in the bilge, which isn't great, which is bonkers because we haven't been here in 2 weeks. Got bad news if your name is me. So I've just been trying to fault find what the situation is here with, well, we got no raw water. So I've just been chasing it down. So I know I've chased it down through the raw water, chased it through the heat exchanger down lower. So that's got water coming out here. We've got water coming up here. And then water to here. So I think our problem is our mixing elbow, which is a little bit ball sacks. Guess I'll find out how much those are. I think we were meant to replace them periodically anyway, but just another little fun thing that was working last time we were at the boat a few weeks ago, and now it's not. Anyway, thanks.